strategy. Yeah, so for example, if I go for my heaviest backspin serve all the time, what's going to happen?
It's
I'm going to get used to it, and then they're going to dump the ball in the net, aren't they? So if my objective is for them to get the ball into the net, I have to be mindful of what serves I'm using, the position. Are they stronger on one side or the other? Do I need to hold back on some serves and then give it extra on others? So there's a little bit of strategy involved in it. And you can use the serve that we've had a look at already, this pendulum. So you can use that as one option. Or we're also going to look at just kind of the plain backspin and nose spin variations we can try and add into. Right. So what do I need to do to get just clean backspin? What do I need to do this side to get that ball to come back onto the table? Or if it goes off the end, run through.
Point of contact on the back?
Yeah, where do I go aiming for? Okay, so somewhere around here. It's certainly worth thinking of aiming for here. In reality, somewhere around here is absolutely fine. It tends to be less effective when we're catching the back of the bat. So yeah, somewhere around this leading edge. Yeah, and that's why when this wrist is snapping here, look, that's the part that's moving most and the quickest. So that's going to allow us to get more spin.
Contact point on the ball.
Yeah. Underneath the ball's going to help if possible down the back a little bit. Maybe not directly down the back, but somewhere around 4 or 5 o'clock is fine, but even 6 o'clock. Okay, so point of contact on the ball. Yeah. Yeah, what are you mimicking there?
Yeah, what you just said, like kind of like a.
Yeah, that little acceleration. So it's not just, if we do those things we've mentioned already, and I'll just move through, I can get some backspin, but I want to push in the net, so I need this action to be quick. So it's also the speed of that snap. Yeah. That's going to allow me to exaggerate this.
So it's really relaxed.
Great question. It's always a question I get. And most people think you need to be really loose and relaxed. So I tend to describe it as quite loose, and then on the point of contact, it's quite hard. There's a squeeze. My finger and thumb are trying to accelerate the racket through, which is very hard to do if you're very loose and relaxed. So nice and loose and relaxed first, and then there's that snap on the point of contact. Alright, so that's how I'm trying to get this heavy backspin serve here. It's allowing me to maximise the amount that I can get. Okay, so that's my backspin variation. Using that, how do I get nose spin?
Different point of contact on the back, so hitting near the handle or the top of the back.
Okay, so it can help me if I move it a little bit further up the back of the bat, yes. Push through the ball. I can push through the ball a little bit more, so rather than cutting underneath, yeah, I can maybe push through the back of the ball a little bit more, yeah. Anything else? It's really, if we take your point about loose and squeezing, how do you think that might help?
If you're keeping it loose all the time.
Nearly.
Or hard and then loose.
You squeeze all the time.
Yeah.
So if you squeeze early, it locks your wrist. If you squeeze early, and it's my arm that's just kind of going through. Yeah, so it's like when we get tight in a match, we end up squeezing the bat and everything becomes very simplified and lack of spin. So the same one with this when we're very tight, we squeeze the bat that can help us get that no spin. Right. Anything else? What else is going to help make it effective? What do you notice between the difference between these two here? So my backspin first. Okay. Pressure's on now, surely on 3 in a row. Backspin. No spin. Sound, okay? Sometimes we hear people do that. Yeah, so sometimes the sound can be different. Anything else? In particular this one. Yeah. When we're accelerating, we're quick, aren't we? I'm making the maximum spin, backspin. This is acceleration. And when I'm on no spin, I don't want to accelerate. There tends to be just a guiding through, so people can pick up on that. So how can I try and perceive that?
Introduce the speed after.
Okay. Yes. So as soon as I've made that contact, so no spin serve. So then my bat's firing through afterwards. So my bat spin. And then my nose spin. Yeah? And then very intricate but subtle details that can make such a big difference. And people react to these movements. Okay? So again, we don't have to do all of these things. We're just trying to showcase some of the things that you can do. You might be able to get enough variation just from the 2 contact points. That might be enough to trick people. Yeah. If it's not, then it might be the speed of your arm that you're trying to alter. Yes.
Have you been, when you served, have you been an advocate of stamping your foot?
I wouldn't say I've been an advocate of it. I'd say it's probably something I do. I can't tell you why. It was obviously something I'd done when I was learning. And it is a question I get as well. So there's nothing in the rules to say that you can't snap. Unless an umpire deems it as like deliberate interference or to put your opponent off something. Tell me. You won't be able to have your leg in your hand.
Look at the sound button for you.
Okay, so you don't have to use this one. You can use the pendulum serve as well. I'll give you 2 minutes just to have a little practice of that nose spin and backspin one, and then we'll start the challenge. And so it'll be one side serving, and it's how many times can you get them to put the ball in the net within your allotted time, and then the other person will get the same time. So, and again, you can use the long serves occasionally because it's if they're all short, then it's much easier for them to make some decisions. So we can keep them honest with some long ones, and if they put those in the net as well, then you get the point. That's your objective. How many times can you get them to put the ball in the net?
Hey, when you do that fast wristing, does your wrist naturally come back, or do you just go through?
Good question. I don't think so. I think I just said I'm going through, but mine is very short. My action is quite short. I think the danger of pulling it back is an inconsistent contact. Sometimes you can end up contacting it maybe all the way back, and then you lose that spin. So I would say make sure you're being quick through it and that you're finishing it off. We wouldn't play a forehand top spin like this. Yeah, we would go through the point of contact. So
Oh, arrogant.
I'll keep an eye out for that. Okay, pick a different partner, new partner. 2 minutes just to practice the backspin and nose spin. We'll keep an eye on the barriers forehand. So if you are this side, you're going to be serving first. So the far side is going to be returning. So it's only you guys that can score the points. Alright? You can't, you just got to stop them winning as many points as you can. Yeah? You're trying to win as many as you can. And then we'll swap over.